If you need a night out and a laugh, you might want to make a trip to DCPA for what is sure to be Broadway's next hit musical. It's right there in the title. This morning we have cast members Rob Schiffmann, Triggs and Deb Rabbai with us. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Happy to be here.
Like I was saying, the improv part of this gives me anxiety, so kudos to you guys. This is so cool. So this is not your traditional musical in any way. Tell us about what people can expect.
Well, the first half of the show is a takeoff on the Tony Awards. It's 4 songs being presented. The audience votes on which one is their favorite, and then the second half of the show is a full production of that musical. And we like to say the show is a blend of stand-up comedy, short form, long form, improv, musical improv. There's something for everyone.
And those songs that Greg's talking about, all of them are improvised, and they're all based on suggestions of made-up song titles that are taken from the audience. When the audience first walks in, they write down these song titles, and then that's what the whole show is based on. Those. So we improvise all these songs. We have a piano player on stage, and we come up with the scenes in the songs all on the spot.
Are there any rules to the improv?
Yeah, I mean, there are some basic improvisation rules that all improvisers, including us, follow. The first one any improviser will know is always say yes and. So it's the words, but it's also the feel of like, go with the flow. If something's happening, don't put the brakes on, let it unfold. So yes and things.
It's similar to sports in the way there's skills, right? There's skills that we learn and techniques that we learn so that we're able to push forward successfully. We never know how it's going to go. Similarly to any sports game, that you don't know how the game is going to progress, but you know the techniques to make sure that you're able to be successful within the context.
And one of the exciting things is we find fresh inspiration in the towns we go to. And we are here in Denver for 3 weeks, so we really get the opportunity to know the community and honor the ideas that audience is giving us.
Yep.
How do you prepare for a show that has no script? Can you prepare?
Well, yes and no. Of course, as Rob was saying, like we like to think about improvisation sort of like almost like a sport. Like in a basketball game, the players have to practice the skills of dribbling, passing, shooting, because they know they're going to use them in the game, but they don't know when they're going to happen. Same thing for us. So we practice things like storytelling, improvising storytelling, creating memorable melodies, improvising memorable melodies, and creating interesting lyrics and listening. Yeah, so those are the things.
Yeah, we work a lot on different musical techniques. You know, we spend a lot of time in rehearsal singing songs, you know, and working on how to create duets together, improvising scenes so that we can understand sort of what our partner's instincts are. So there's a ton of work that goes into it, but again, we never know what any individual show is going to be.
And you know, when you come up with the word like rehearsal, it sounds like, oh, well, you probably are going to do plot number 74. It isn't like that.
Right.
We don't rehearse anything. So when you see it and when we do it, it is literally the first time we've done it and you've seen it, and you'll never see it again.
Again, it gives me so much anxiety. You guys
right
are
now,
like,
it's okay.
Seriously, true pros. Do you guys challenge each other on stage? Push it a little bit?
We play with each other.
Yes.
There are ways of sparring, or for example, we know something's going on in each other's personal lives, so it exists on 2 levels for us or something. But it's very playful. And I will say, I've been improvising for a while, but Rob and Debbie are the 2 people with whom I've performed the longest. And so you get to know each other, but you also get to know the ways you can challenge each other so that what we are working on together is larger than the 2 of you individually.
And sometimes we'll also do something like we'll give each other a word and say, okay, by the end of the show, try to get this word in, just a random word. So that's
I think it's really fun. I think it's really fun for the audience to watch us play with each other. I don't think the audience comes to see, I don't think people watch improvisation to see the success of the show. I think they watch improvisation to watch us put ourselves sort of on the tightrope.
Yes,
that's where they want to see us, you know, and they want to see us play, and they want to see us support each other, and that's where the fun is. They want to see us push each other and mess with each other, but they never want to see us push each other off the tightrope. Right.
You know, I never get sick of Broadway or musicals at all. I could see the same one over and over again because I'm just a huge fan. But in this one, it's so cool because you could go to 2 shows back to back, and they're totally different.
You could go to 18 shows back to back.
And please do.
Denver Center for the Performing Arts.
So here's the details. It's at the Garner Galleria Theater through Sunday, June 30th. So they're here for a couple weeks. Check them out. Tickets at denvercenter.org. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Come to the show.
It's very cool. I definitely will be there.